pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Honest J Nowak, Snacker Attacker. And yeah, here comes another time where I might as well say that there's tons of snacks out there to start talking about. And being that this is in fact only number 4 out of 70 that I have planned to do for the time being, I do have quite a bit of ideas. As a matter of fact, I do have a small stockpile over here to the side of me. So, what I'm going to be doing for the first one is, well, yeah, just straight up going for pudding. Snack pack pudding to be more precise. And, well, like I've said, I do have a lot of ideas here. And this would be one of them. Now, of course, you're very familiar with pudding. It's basically just a chocolatey mixture of various liquids, including some creams and a little bit of sugar, and sometimes a little bit of milk. It's almost the same procedure as you do the old-fashioned way when it comes to the creation of blending milkshakes. But pudding is a bit different. Now, unfortunately, I have not brought along a spoon with me, so here's a little tip that I learned from the Danimals company. Yep. Just crush it and slurp it. This is how I typically have enjoyed pudding for a while now, but I honestly gotta say that, especially 10-15 years ago when Danimals were very popular amongst many other types of, well, snacks that were advertised to kids and drinks that were advertised to kids. I mean, the 1990s and 2000s were pretty popular for bringing along a ton of different crossovers between different food companies and different characters and the like. We probably remember when they made the kid cuisine meals, or at one point when they made the Ghostbusters Ecto Cooler. And then, of course, there were the times when the Dunkaroos packs came into play. But unfortunately, unlike the majority of these types of old-school snacks that we've grown up with our whole lives, Dunkaroos, Ecto Cooler, along with Hershey's Kissables, which is still one of my favorite treats to this day. And I really hope that Hershey's brings those back, but the majority of which are pretty much gone for good. They've been discontinued. You can no longer find them in the market. You might find pictures of some of these things, but most likely you won't be able to get your hands on something like that unless you try to make them in a similar way. Now, I guess this pudding's pretty much done for, oh, tiny little bit. Side note to this, I was about to say earlier that 10-15 years ago, the way that Danimals had advertised their crush cups, which are little yogurt cups that you squeeze and then the yogurt would come right out of there oozing, ready to be slurped up, I was actually banned from eating Danimals related products because of the way that they advertised that. Literally. Even pudding cups, I guess my family didn't really have any sense of the worry, but to just try and keep me away from them, because even though this is pudding, not Danimals, crush cups, these things right here probably bear the same sort of functionality as them, because, well, obviously, I just did it for all of you guys to see. So I could probably say at this point, though, that I'm probably no longer banned from eating them because of how I'm all grown up and I can pretty much decide what to do with it, but I guess back then, lots of people had a lot of standards when it comes to food and the like. But in a way, I will say that the way that you crush the cups to make the yogurt or pudding ooze out is a pretty fun way to give out some delightful taste in your life. But all in all, I'd say that Snack Packs Pudding, Danimals Crush Cups, any of the other brands that we recognize that seems to make this sort of nice yummy treat, they should all get to know that they've done their part to really help us out when looking for a nice, cheap alternative to like those giant birthday cakes or large ice cream sundaes. a little quick note of dessert seems to do better than that of the average type of cake, ice cream, or set of cookies, or otherwise like that. So that's pretty much all I got to talk about when it comes to pudding, and that's also a little life story that I seem to have put together here, just for all of you to see. So if you want to see more go down on my channel, then make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.